Hey folks, it's time for the preliminary finals recap. Now on Friday night we had the Demons taking on the Cats at Optus Stadium. The D's was an absolute annihilation to the Geelong Cats, beating them 125-42. Dominant performance by the D's. Their hard work rate from every player, it was brilliant to watch. There was 110% there throughout the whole game. It was consistent. They got the ball out of clearances. They belted it down forward. They were in transition. They utilised their space very well. For the Cats, their defence looked unorganised. They weren't ready. They weren't getting the space that they wanted. Players were getting frustrated, and credit to the Ds because they were just brilliant. For the Cats, there was talks during the week. There was 6 players infected by a virus, and they were ill, but they still played in the game. Personally, I would say yes, that's a real shame, and they might have not got their full potential, playing potential in this game due to that virus. But there's other players. Only 6 were affected. There's other players, and just the whole Cats team looked all over the shop on Friday night, and the D's capitalised on a fantastic victory and booked their spot in the big dance. Then on Saturday night, we had Port Adelaide taking on the Dogs at Adelaide Oval. Going into this game, I thought Port Adelaide would win on their home turf. I thought it was going to be a tight contest, 2 great teams going at it, and I thought my grand final prediction from a few weeks back would go to plan, the D's and Port and the Granny. Not to be. Port Adelaide lose 45-116. The Doggies, against all odds, they surprise most people out there because I was not expecting this. They win, a huge win by the Dogs. They booked their spot in the grand final, so we've got the D's and the Dogs in the granny. Jack McRae, most disposals ever in a season. 854 is the total for him. Well done to Jack. He makes a bit of history. He's an absolute ball magnet. And this margin, 71 points, that's the Dogs' biggest victory in a final. So a lot of history by the Doggies this year. Well done. Folks, you know what time it is. It's time for Isaac's GMP of the finals week. Now, my goal of the week goes to Big Maxi Gawn. Christian Petrarca hit him up on the lead. The ball was touched. The umpire didn't see it. He called a mark. But Maxi Gawn was switched on. And he played on, if the umpire called touch. Quick feet, quick snap around the body. And a fantastic goal by the big ruckman. My mark of the week goes to James Harms. Great run and read on this play, and then a fantastic launch off Cat Lockie Henderson. Great grab by Harms, and to land on his feet, brilliant balance as well. My player of the week. Now, he's already got the goal of the week, so let's give him the player of the week. Maxi Gawn, 5 goals, 19 disposals, 5 marks, 2 of those 5 contested, 6 tackles, 5 clearances, 1 inside 50, 33 hitouts, and 346 metres gained. He was fantastic. His leadership, his hard work rate, not only putting in his 2 cents in the forward line and getting those 5 goals and other, stats, but also running back, helping out in the defence line with some really crucial tackles, scrambling for defence. He was just an all-round player in this game, and that leadership is fantastic. And going into the grand final, I can't wait to see Big Maxi put on another show. So, goal, mark and player, all to Demons players. I'm starting to think GMP stands for Great Melbourne Premiership. I'm hoping so. Folks, we've got a quick injury update, and it's up next. So just quickly, I'm getting into a few injuries now. For the Demons, Stephen May had a slight hamstring strain, but he should be okay to play in the grand final. Nathan Jones has returned home to Melbourne, Victoria, to spend time with his wife for the birth of their twins. So all the best to Nathan and his family with that. And then, Nathan Jones is a veteran. It's a shame he's not there for the grand final and can't get a run. But, family first, and we've got to respect that in the footy world. So, well done to Nathan, and congratulations to him and his wife. For the Dogs, they had Alex Keith. He wasn't out for their preliminary final with a hamstring strain, but he should be all good for the big dance. Bontempelli played really well on the sore knee in the prelim. He was fantastic. He was showing no signs of letting up, so well done to the Bont. Cody Waitman should be available. Obviously had concussion, missed the prelim, but he should be all good for the grand final. It's up to Luke Beveridge if he gives him a run, but I'm sure he will look at that certainly. Latham Vandermeer has a slight hamstring tweak. He wanted to go a fitness test during the week. Hopefully Latham is okay. So folks, the big dance is set. The last game of our footy year, the grand final. Now, it's the 7th time since 2000 that 2 Victorian teams will battle it out for the Premiership. A bit of history there. The D's taking on the Dogs, 7:15 p.m. at Optus Stadium, 7:15 Australian Eastern Standard Time. It's on Saturday night, the 25th of September. I cannot wait. I'm hoping the D's can break that 57-year drought. Their last, Premiership was in 1964. It's a long time ago. And in 1954, 10 years before the D's won their last Premiership, these two teams met in a grand final and the Dogs won that. So hopefully the tables can turn. All the best to both of these teams. I love both to bits, but I am going for the Demons, hoping they can break that drought. Well, the big one's here, and I can't wait. Get excited, folks. Gotta love footy. Right, guys, if you like that recap and you want to see more of my content, remember to hit that thumbs up, like, comment, and hit that red button down there that says subscribe. Much appreciated. For more content, follow me on my Facebook page and also my Instagram page.